Let's get ready to rumble!
Stage is yours.
All right. Good night, fellows and fellies. My name is the Prophet, and I shall be battling my dear colleague over here, Malachi Hope, and I hope you can find some satisfaction with my piece. All right. Failing to live up to expectation is a fate that I don't take lightly. But failing tonight against subpar contention is a fate that don't seem likely. See, I got better things to do, but I'm here cause Cupid invite me. I'm here for the top dog, so want me cave. I'm puppy, try bite me, puppy tread lightly. You're face to face with the king, so welcome to holy ground. I'm on some poet laureate things. I'm on some hear the voice of God when I sing. So it's gonna take the archangel and the devil working together for you to hold the crown. I see no reason to gloat. I've been seeing my growth with every misguided quote and metaphor. They'll call me ill forever because you'll forever recall words from this bird flu. Bird who? Man, poetry. I'm totally immersed in the power of words. It's like lyrical turds is a little bit curled and brown and hurled around by gorillas at the zoo. My gorillas are you, a congregation of electronic pews passing around the collection played for a few hundred views. And from the misuse of my muse, I drop clues in the confusion as the fuse is lit and is cool with the ice on my soul. And yes, I've been told how cold I am. I can hold your hand to make your sweat glands a winter wonderland to the point where they say Santa could land on it. Whoa. Yo, I'm different. Even my soul's unique. Me and you could buy the same pair of Jordans and even my soul will be unique. I could rob a bank tonight and every bill I sold will be unique. Burn down the Amazon rainforest and every lump of coal will be unique. What you know about me, G? Let me tell you a story. Young boy, dead-end job, destined for glory. Coming from ripped tarpaulin rooftops and pit toilets in the morning. What you know about taking a piss and seeing the lizards in there crawling? But his life began to change. He thought that he could escape, but he ain't no Superman. He don't have no S, no cape. But that don't matter when God bless you and say, go with grace, my son, do your best and be great. Then he left. Then he left. And the beauty of it is he didn't really leave anything behind. He just found a new beginning where he'll stick for a time. Then he found a group of writers and he clicked in his mind. There's no pity poet that can touch you because with this pen, you're sublime. Thank you.
Yeah, I had to dap you up, but you still gotta try and win this, you feel me? Hey, you know the vibes? You know the vibes? Okay. Let me go, I guess I don't even need an introduction, you know the vibes? It seems like poetry wanted me to get aggressive, competitive, when in actuality, compared to my peers, I am the real aggressor, the one with flames coming out of his mouth. I am fire breather, the overachiever. My words are lethal ether. So let me tell y'all what poetry really is. Cause some of y'all just take this thing late and use it to discuss what y'all just do at night. I just hear some of the sets taught and tell myself, that sound light. I am the definition of what poetry does encompass. I got lyrics, no gimmicks, it's just bars in abundance. I mean, seriously potent, I mean, lyrically pungent, I mean, poet incarnate, I mean, others redundant to me. It seems like I am the true, it seems to me like I am the true prophet of this genre called poetry, using these words to express the pain and honor. Yo, y'all can't give me too much hate. Y'all get to shot me. Don't do that. It seems to me like I am the true prophet of this genre called poetry, using words to express the pain and anarchy of the human existence. I am him a T, turning out the crowd in an instance, writing bars with no assistance, just getting on stage and going ballistic. I'm not settling. That's why just come on stage and get on course, cause the people just want more. These words menacing, more bars that said it says to bring thoughts of resistance or clarity to your mind. I use poetry to remind you to defy. So every time I'm on the stage, you need to follow these lines. For these lines just lead to opening the rebel inside. When I just step on the mic, I just get heard like cattle. I heard about a poetry competition, I thought of a rap battle. And I was telling Dio, this battle ain't even my style. I usually don't like to sound braggadocious. Like me and you just both like to yell, but it's a different thing if you notice. I don't even work that hard, would be number one if I focus. Everybody slacking off, so that number one might be open. If I tell you that I'm better, please understand I ain't joking. Moving hands while I'm on stage, cause my poetry come with motion. If I really wanted to, I could sell some salt to the ocean. Lyrics, slit like baby, all you would take my tongue getting lotion. I am poetry. This is poetry. Expressing emotions fluently with a rhythm that can't be defined by a particular metric or scheme. It is just meant sense. And every word and every breath is used with care and intent. So when I step up on this stage, I gotta make it intense and try to spark a little thought in all the ladies and gents. So when I now tell y'all that I was going to show y'all what poetry is, just know y'all been looking at it for the last 2 minutes. And I know he must be there telling himself, thank God, I'm so glad that he's finally finished. Thank you so much.
So, the reason we did a clash as opposed to poetry slam is because poetry slam is the American people thing. In the Caribbean, we just clash, right? So we really wanted to do this, regional CARICOM clash, Antigua versus Barbados. We had Damani Re as the judge, RubyTech as the judge, Katherine Tafari as the judge, and myself truly as a judge. So let me start by saying these poets had a week and a half to write this piece. They were both given it at the same time. We gave them the topic poetry, whether it's poetry the brand or poetry the art form. Now, they chose to do what they chose to do. I think both of them were very good.
Exceptional.
And in my score sheet, I had it as a tie. But as we tabulated the scores, we have in second position, The Prophet. Make some noise. I think The Prophet was amazing. I think it was amazing.
This is your moment.
Thank you, everybody, for hearing me out and your applause. I appreciate every one of y'all. Thank you.
And we appreciate you for sure. With 83.5 points, we have your inaugural winner of the Busta Rhyme Poetry Battle, none other than Malachi Hope.
Thank you. Huh?
There you go.
Hey. What's up? Hey. You gotta do that every time you on my show. I love when you do that. That's all right. Y'all the best. Y'all the best. This for Barbados, by the way. Gang, gang, gang. Y'all know the vibes. A lot more shit. A lot more stuff to come. I always be ready to curse. Let me cut that out. The passion, right? But yes, a lot more stuff to come. I'm really hoping to do a lot more. And I just appreciate all the love and all the energy I get from y'all. Y'all is the best crowd ever, all time. I wouldn't want to perform in front of nobody else. Shout out to everybody that's come out. Shout out to you, Adrian. I wouldn't be doing this without you, Adrian. I want you to know that, right? You see everything I be doing, right? You see I'm making progress. Hey, I just gotta work on being early and we can actually get there. You feel me? But thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you for the judges for scoring me so well. 80-something points is a lot of points. Thank you so much. Thank you. Actually, in contribution to this, because I always tell people all the time, I kind of quit job and all kind of thing to do this full time. I really take this serious. And it's really my love. You feel me? That always got all that energy and I just be smiling all the time. Because this is what I really like to do. And in light of that, I had a piece talking about that when I kind of left the last job I was doing porter work. And the work they beating my backside. When I mean beating my backside, I was a dedicated worker, don't get me wrong. I working hard or whatever, but that work was hard. So it was kind of taking me back from a lot of this. Let me put down my trophy. This is the first, I can't remember the last time I got a trophy. I did hard years, party feeling myself right now. Yes. So in light of that, I was writing a piece for when I choose to laugh and I was like, you know what, I can do this full time and just be a performer full time and just try to navigate inside this entertainment space and see how far it goes. So far, I've been doing quite well. Thanks to y'all, especially the poetry. Y'all been really helping me out. And in light of that, let me just see if I can remember all of this piece called Free at Last. All right? And it's go no longer Must I report to your establishment to work for your unfulfilling checks and back-breaking pay slips? No. From here on out, I'll be the main character in this life, and all things must take a back seat to whatever I deem as my main quest. Cause this side character living of doing what others want me to do is no longer my cup of tea. I must live for me. I must do what I want, or I won't be satisfied by any amount of money or notoriety given to me by you or anyone else for that matter. So no longer must my dreams and aspirations be placed on a back burner to satisfy others. I am free at last. I passed through that stage of life, and it only took me about 6 months to realize this modern day slavery you put me and many others through should be punishable from the Creator himself. We dedicate our time and health in order to increase your numbers, while you give us a penny out of every dollar made, and we must sit there and take it in order to pay our rent or feed our kids. We are left with no choice. But here's the kicker. I currently have a choice. At this moment, I don't pay no rent and I have no kids, so you don't control my survival, and I must make sure that you never will. If I choose to work for any of you employers, you must be as humble as the employee. Your rank doesn't make you unequal in the real world. This workplace is your imaginary space to rule over and play castle with, but in the real world, you got to choose wisely of who you hassle with. You got that flair inside your office, but on the road, you a pacifist. Please, I wish you were free. Because you listening to owners that you hoping to please, and because of that you look at us like we should work till we knees start to buckle for this thing. You must be tripping indeed. You must be on the strongest meth if you will ever believe that I will ever let your shackles get the handle of me. I just break padlocks like a bank robber, I spoke I and I. Third eye open to the fact we are slaves in disguise, and they shall rebel by doing what they choose. Certain things should not be normalized, our workers should not be abused, so I refuse to abide by whatever boring, matrix, dreadful, simulation, bullcrap you put me and my people through. True and true, I stay true to myself. My mental health will be taken into consideration alongside the physical. So if your word hurts my back, it can't hurt my spirit, and I hope I made myself clear. I am free at last. And it ain't just this. I am free of wondering if shooting for the stars will only lead to a miss. I am free of having chains of doubt to weigh on my wrist. I am free of not being one to take that risk and wear these clothes, not caring if they like my drip. When I tell you that my eyes open so wide, you would think I see the death of a small child. But all the while is because I have finally seen life, doing as thou wilt, doing as I like. Whether that's in an office, in a studio, or the goddamn Himalayan jungle, best believe that I'm going to do what's for me. Because I am free at last. This freedom is a different type of freedom. This freedom greater than the freedom that Buster fight for. This is that freedom that Adam and Eve bit the fruit to get. That freedom that you dream of but never catch due to lack of time, or more so committing time to others more than you commit to yourself. So you may have that job, that car, that cash, the wealth, all of those things, but I have the freedom. And with those freedoms, I should seek the same goals and reach the same heights as you. But with that freedom, I just pray it don't come with the stress. Thank you so much. Hey, where my trophy at?